Welcome back. Thanks for watching. This video is about the Wing Chun style. Probably the most misunderstood art I've ever seen. And it's misunderstood because practitioners who don't fully understand it and people who don't do it tend to have expectations beyond what it's made for. Let me give you an example. If you have a long sword, but you're in such a small area, you don't have room to swing it, someone with a dagger is going to have an advantage. Wing Chun is the dagger, all right? So it's not recommended to try to use Wing Chun on a long space, on a soccer field, out in the open, a boxing ring, the octagon. These spaces are not conducive to Wing Chun. Wing Chun long range would look like weapons. The long pole, the Wing Chun daggers, which add range, the butterfly daggers. So you have three forms in Wing Chun. Silum Tao, which is little idea, learning about the center line, where it all begins. The foundation of Wing Chun is about controlling the center line, dominating the center. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Economy of motion. Now the second form of Wing Chun, Chum Kyu, it's about bridging the gap, closing the distance. The contact between you and your opponent is the bridge. Being able to stick, feel your opponent. Simultaneous blocking and striking. This is the cream of the crop of Wing Chun. Takes many years to develop. Then you have the third form of Wing Chun, the Biu Jee form. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I recently was watching a video which evolved to listening. I was doing some stuff listening in the background. And I'm guessing it was a beginner was talking about the Biu Jee form. Biu Jee is the shooting fingers form, directing the energy through the fingertips, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to protect the identity of the content creator out of respect, but I heard the term Wing Chun has, or Biu Jee has deadlier techniques. There's no such thing as deadlier. If you run over someone in a Mack truck, they could die. If you run over someone in a VW Bug, even if it's almost out of gas, could bear the same results, right? So there is no deadlier. Biu Jee is not the form you break out on your opponent in self-defense, because it's all self-defense. It should be, because you're either using self-defense or you're not. If you're not, that's not recommended. It's up to no good. So the purpose of the Biu Jee form, it is more advanced, but the purpose is to recover the center line if you lose it. Let's say your opponent traps your hands and you're stuck. It is Biu Jee that will get you out of that position and get you back to where you need to be. So Biu Jee is the recovery of the center line. You see that in these types of motions, coming off, back onto the center. Or dividing the line to come back. You see my hand gripping because I'm emulating the pulling of the wrist. Okay, so the Biu Jee form, recovery. It's like a ripcord. It's like a parachute in case you get in trouble. So if you have to use the Wing Chun form, or the Biu Jee form rather, you're probably in a lot of trouble. Okay? So Wing Chun has expectations beyond where it belongs. Like I said, the ring, the octagon, too much space, a soccer field. So if you want to practice Wing Chun, practice it in a small quarter where you have walls to pin your opponent to. Just like grappling. The grappler has a difficult time if there's a lot of space against a good striker, because every time he tries to grab, he's going to be getting hit. The opponent can move back. This is a deadly position to be in with Wing Chun. Bad position. You don't want to be there. Okay? So the translation of the Biu Jee form is shooting fingers, dart fingers, flying fingers, all relatively the same meaning, directing the energy through the fingertips. So Wing Chun is the parachute that gets you out of trouble. All right, the late Grandmaster Mo Yat, one of the lineages I come out of from Wing Chun, described the Biu Jee form as standard compass. So your center line, your doi yin that you've been developing in the first two forms is to be recovered by the Biu Jee form. So the doi yin is the needle. So you are the needle. Your center line is the needle. Your opponent's center line is true north. So your center line is magnetically always pulled onto your opponent's center. Because after practicing Wing Chun for several years, you can feel the center line as a physical property rather than just imagine it. This is why the first form is named little imagination, little thought, the little idea of the center line, the shortest distance between 2 points. All right, so the purpose of Biu Jee is your parachute. It's not a better, badder, more advanced form that you can whip some ass with. Not even close. Deadly is deadly. There's no deadlier, once again. All right. I hope I cleared up some myths about Wing Chun and how it's misunderstood because the expectations for it go beyond what it's made for. All right, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, click the like button. Even better, subscribe. And we'll be back soon. Sifu Les Clements out.